An absolute bombshell has dropped in the world of IndyCar today, and that is David Malukas has signed with Foyt. He signed with AJ Foyt Racing. They did not announce the number, whether it be in the 41 or the 14 machine. But some takeaways from this is it's just a big bombshell. Let's just get that out of the way. If you asked me or anyone that knows anything about IndyCar, Malukas, I thought was going to stay at Meyer-Shank. I'm not just saying this because, like, he moved, but I kind of always had this feeling that he was going to move from Shank. But ultimately, he's gone to Foyt, and I think he should have stayed. I do think he'll regret it, because if you hear the rumors, Andretti switching to Chevys, that puts Shank probably as the second best Honda team behind Ganassi, and I'm 99.9% sure that the Andretti and Shank partnership's ending at the end of the year, and Shank's partnering with Ganassi. But for me, I was really surprised to see Malukas leave Shank, and now he's on to Foyt, which is a Chevy team. And I think, why did he leave? Key takeaway: the Penske partnership. I think Malukas is very intrigued by this Penske partnership. Foyt used to be perceived as a team that's a backmarker team, but as we can see with Santino Ferrucci this year, that is not the case anymore. With this Penske partnership, there's a good chance a Foyt car with Ferrucci is going to finish the top 10 in the points, and this is their first year having this partnership, and I could see that only building as time goes on, and I could see Foyt being a for real contender in the future. They've been a contender at the 500 last year, and they've been a contender this year. I mean, really in 23, Ferrucci should have won that race. I mean, I think Malukas sees a lot of potential with Foyt, and I think that's why he's going there. I think what this means is Ferrucci's on the outs. I think Ferrucci's probably left Foyt, which is interesting because he's such a hothead. What team assigned Ferrucci? Because Ferrucci loves IndyCar. I don't think he would leave Foyt without having a ride somewhere, and I don't think Foyt would let him go because Foyt loves him. And I really doubt that they're keeping Stingray Rob. I really do think it's an all-new lineup for Foyt next year. I mean, Ferrucci, Malukas would be a dope lineup, but I think Malukas wants to go into a team and be the number one lead driver. And at Meyer-Shank, is he the lead driver over Felix Rosenqvist? I say no, just because of Rosenqvist's experience in the sport. So for me, I think he's going to Foyt as a leader and as the number one driver, and I think for Malukas will probably be in the 14 machine. Very likely to me. Or maybe they're adding 3 cars, and you have Rob and Ferrucci plus Malukas. That'd be cool. But I think it's very likely Malukas is going to be in the 14 machine, and you're going to have someone new in the 41. Or maybe they keep Stingray. Who knows? But I think it's very likely Ferrucci has a new home somewhere. Where that is, we remain to see. And who gets the second seat at Foyt, we also will be interesting to see. But now we have another seat that's open in the world of IndyCar. Meyer-Shank has to fill their 66. Do they go back to Tom Blomqvist? No. I think this is probably where Alexander Rossi's going to go. I mean, you might be like, but that's just an Andretti second team. I don't think so. That partnership is ending at the end of the year, and I think, well, the contract ends, and I think it's going to end. I think it's very likely they're about to be connected with Ganassi Racing. And I think that Rossi likes this idea, and I think he thinks he can go in there and beat Felix Rosenqvist, which I agree. I rate Rossi a better driver than Felix, and we've seen the performances Felix been able to get out of the car, especially in qualifying. I think Rossi thinks that he can do that in qualifying and probably in the races. I think this actually makes a lot of sense for Rossi. I think it makes sense for Shank. So for me, Rossi to Shank is what's going to happen. I think it makes too much sense. So I was not expecting Malukas to move, but he did. So what do you know? Who knows what's going to happen? It's the IndyCar silly season. Literally anything can happen, as proven today. I'll keep making emergency videos for these driver market announcements. This video is not planned, so thanks for watching. Subscribe and follow my Instagram, and see ya.